Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep. Last time we set our raft up for travelling through the ocean to a new part of the world, and this thing takes a while because the raft is actually quite big and you have to contend with physics when you're loading it up with your boxes and stuff. We did find out last time we had an embarrassment of guns. We also found out that, we didn't find out. We ran a little experiment to do with these palm trees and where the coconuts respawn. Now I don't think they do, but we took one out, and if this thing's back at any point, so this one had one, but if this one appears back at any point, we know they do respawn. If it doesn't, then it won't. So our farms are all sort of watered up. We have a decent amount of stuff. So we have the bucket, we have the large meat, we have small meat, we have weapons, we have everything we need to be out on the sea, and then we only have 5 crates. So if we look, we got some lashings, we've got some stuff for building and some water, we got an axe, and then we got a load of nothing. Last time it did rain, and this whole area looked a little bit suspicious in that it it's just a stingray. It looked a bit like it looked really dark. It was just super dark. I don't know why. We're just trying to get the bow round because we know the turning circle on this thing is absolutely awful. It really is terrible. So now we have it all round, we need to work out where we're going. Well, not that way, because this is part of this island chain. That is the starting island over there, which means that is kind of that island very faint on the horizon is where we need to be. I think we might actually be already facing it if we hold E to interact. Yeah, no, it's close enough. It's close enough. So we've got our audio turned down as ever as we sail away. Sail away. The wave action today is quite big, and then suddenly it all eases up. I'm wondering if distance from land affects how big or small the waves are. I don't know. I do know the waves are part of they're tessellated, obviously, if you know anything about things, but it doesn't make it any less scary. I mean, geez, that is a long way down. I think. I don't actually know if there is a seafloor underneath this. I suppose the only way to tell would be to take off translucency or sort of water mist or whatever this effect is, so you could actually see to the bottom, and then take off the darkness, the sort of thing that stops light getting to the bottom of the world, and then you'd be able to see everything. I think things would be a lot less scary if that was the case. Although I have a feeling the water mist, the sort of water mist effect, is to help lower end PCs so they don't have to render as much. So it looks great, but also, it looks super realistic, the water, especially when you're above it. When you're below it, not so much. Water fog is a little bit too much. But then, I don't know. If you swim underwater with your eyes, just I got my eyes, they're in my face, no? Then the thing is that you're not going to see anything anyway, until you put on a swimming mask or swimming goggles, because you need an air pocket in front of your eyes to actually see. That's how the thing works. If you just have water, everything gets a bit misty and hazy. So that's the big island. Oh god, no, that's the big island behind the sail. So somewhere over there should be the C4. I think we're too far away from it. We've been to this island before. This is the island with Upturn's shipwreck. That's a starting island over there. We're giving it a wide berth because we haven't been there in a while. And what I don't want to do, I don't want to encourage sharks to follow us like a lost puppy dog, because the sharks will do that. They'll be like, oh, do you have treats in your pocket? I'm going to follow you. And if you fall in the water, I will bite your entire body off in order to look for your treaty treats. And I'm like, please don't bite my entire body off. I need that to do the YouTubes. Although, some people will probably say, no, you don't. You don't need that. Just be a head in a jar. So we were at this island, and then we went to that island, then we went home. The thing about this island here is we killed a shark in this bay, but I think there is a shark beyond that. There was another shark in the water noise. Okay. Oh, there's a big island over there. So starting island, small island, which probably has nothing on it. Is that a small island? That looks like a small island, so we're going to head to this big island. Because we know the small islands don't really have that much in the way of stuff. Now, I have my headphones turned all the way down, so I can just kind of hear slight slooping noises, but I can't hear the of the inception noise when a shark comes and tickles our butt. Because when a shark comes and tickles your butt, you really don't need the audio to go with that. The it's like, hello, I'm a shark, I'm tickling your butt. Sharks have weird skin anyway. I mean, if you touch a shark skin, it's smooth in one direction and then super rough in the other direction. So much so that the Japanese, when they were all using swords and stuff, they were like, that's what they used on the hilt, so you could grip it. It wouldn't fly out of your hands. Fun fact. Although, yeah, we're in shark country now. This is shark country. Jesus, are we scared? Of course we're scared. I think this is relatively shark-proof raft. They do... Oh, there's loads of stuff loading in. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so I'm thinking it might either that island or this island or sharks. Probably just sharks. If I'm going to be honest, it's probably just sharks. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, why am I looking in the water? I just don't want to know. I literally don't want to know. People have said, oh, you know, sharks, they're not that bad. You just go swimming in the water with them, and then they'll just be like, hello, I'm a shark. And then you just be like, oh, whatever. No, there's something terrifying about the shape of a shark and the fact that it flies. Because, like, if you're walking in a field and you see, like, an angry tiger or something, the tiger can only run at you on one axis. With sharks, they fly. In their environment, they basically fly around. They're flying, killing machines. If tigers had wings and could just be like, oh, I'm a tiger with a jetpack and some wings, that will be effing terrifying. You'd just be like, oh my god. What the hell? These waves are a bit wavy. I don't like them. Are there any rocks popping in yet? I don't know. We're going to go for a fast beach ram at this rate anyway, so we're not going to slow down unless rocks kind of pop in. Rocks are popping in. We're going to head towards that tarp, and then we're going to smash ourselves on the beach and probably physics the freak out. Okay. Whoop, boop. And done. Sharks. Sharks? I know they're of course they're there. They're there somewhere. We're going to get the butt of the raft round so it's actually less prone to wave action. I mean, the bow is on the beach anyway, so that's kind of cool. Should we turn the headphones up so we can actually hear what was chasing us? If there was anything chasing us. I don't know. That's better. We could probably build a murder platform. Anyway, the first thing we're going to need to do is make a shelter. Oh, yeah, this is the kind of island where stuff just swims underneath it. Cool. Oh, there's a shipwreck. Brilliant. There's Mr. Krabs. Okay. We just need some sticks. So what was it? 3 sticks? We need to drop something. Are we hungry at all? Yeah, well, we could have one of these small meats. Nom. Oh, wait. It's not cooked. We cooked this. And then we saved. It's still... Oh, what the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on. So now we've been sick. Fine. Fine. That's not done anything for our hunger, has it? No, we've just been sick. Great. What? We picked... Oh, of course, because the wood stick is... Okay, right, okay. Let's drop some stuff down. Things that we probably don't need. Well, we don't need the knife. Okay, we do need to build a shelter. That's the thing we need to do. So we'll pick up this wood stick, and we'll go... Oh, there's loads of bits of wreck. That's kind of cool. I mean, we're probably still going to chicken out when it comes to building stuff, because we know that when you visit a new island, sharks just kind of... They're all over the place. They're just like, hello, I'm a shark. I'm just going to beat your face off. I will be your face eater for today. That's the thing that happens. Things that we don't need for the time being. Well, we may as well put the buckets on the beach, so the buckets are exposed to the air, and if there's any rain, they can do the thing. Things we don't need. Oh, well, this large meat can go on the beach as well. I mean, we're going to need to build a smoker real quick. We do need the palm tops, but hang on a second, because one of these crates should have all the stuff that we need. That's the wrong one. Nope. So it's going to be one. There we go. Then we grab that, and then we grab one of those. Right, fine. So we should be able just to build a structure. Structure. Dun 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 dun. Shutter. So we'll just should we build it the other way? Yeah, let's do that. Let's physics. Physics. Huh. Physics. Right, okay, there's something in the way. It's just like, oh, what's in the way? What could possibly be in the way? Pop. And then we'll need enough stuff for a fire. So we need to get 4 more sticks. Oh, we need to keep an eye out for Mr. Snake. That's the other thing we need to keep an eye out when you're on a new island. So, 1, 2. Oh, corrugated scrap. We could probably do something with that. 3. There's plenty of old shipwrecks. Plenty of old shipwrecks. 1, 2, 3. I was hoping there'd be another stick just kind of lying around. That'd be kind of cool. Ah, Mr. Picky. Right, okay. Oh, and a bucket. That's cool. Brilliant. I do like coming to a new island. It's all fresh and clean, and then you come and defile it by building something on it. We should build a campfire. Should we just turn it straight away into a... Yeah, okay. So we need 4 rocks. We should be able to get the 4 rocks real quick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And then put them around the campfire. So 5... Oh, it's only 3 rocks. Oh, wow. That's been redone. Ah, we don't need that. And then we need the smoker, which is 1 lashing and 3 sticks. Okay. That's fairly easy. Get rid of that. Huh. So when it comes to starting off on a new island, you can, like, literally mainline getting a shelter and a smoker online. Usually without too much mashing of the local flora and fauna. I mean, it can be really, really easy. I mean, we have turned up with a bunch of stuff that we already know we needed. Let's chop this down. Let's give us a 3 sticks. Was it 3 sticks and 1 lashing? I think so. I don't know where the tarp comes from in that case. But whatever. Whatever. And lashing is on our raft anyway, so we can grab another lashing from the raft. Da-da-da-da. Oh, wrong one. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Now we can probably just grab the kindling as well, since we brought that with us. It saves making another bit of kindling, so we'll drop that down. Bam. And then we will get the smoker online. Bam. And then we can get meat, which is the last bit of the shark that we last killed on the island that was over the other place, and we can pop that on there. Done. This is like speed running freaking Stranded Deep, even though there's no actual like end game. 17 to 7. So there's 1 hour left. The sun is going down, and we've got all the shipwrecks and stuff that we can explore. Oh baby, the fact that that thing is way down in the water is a little worrying. Ah, tires. Brilliant. There is a thing there, but I want to do it during the day because that water is now dark as ass. I mean, it's so dark. It's like, oh, would you go for a swim in there knowing that there's sharks in this area? Probably. I mean, they'll be on patrol until they notice you, and then when they notice you, they just hound you on the old island mercilessly. So what we'll do is we will grab this. Oh, you know what we didn't bring? We didn't bring a lamp. One of our lamps, we forgot to bring it. Oh well, whatever. So we'll start up the fire as the sun disappears down. Are we gonna start this fire? Freaking heck. That was taking a long time. Oh, God rays through the trees. That's real nice. Real nice. Really big shoe, really big. Yeah. The last rays of light going down on another day. Boop. There it goes. And it's 17:58, 59. This sea is alarmingly calm compared to how it was just not so long ago. So what we'll do is we'll whip out our torch. Torch comes on, and then we can go back. Fine. Fine. That is not in any way properly upright, but whatever. Is the smoke also coming up not upright? I believe it is. I believe the smoke is... so if you put a fire on an angled surface, the smoke just goes up at an angle. It doesn't go up vertical. That's an interesting thing. An interesting thing to note. What else do we need? Well, we could probably make a single solar still, so we need 1 tarp, 3 rocks, and a bucket. I mean, we've got time before we actually need to sleep, so 1 tarp, 3 rocks, and a bucket. 1 tarp. Not one of these, because they're full, but this, 1 bucket, and 3 rocks. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 rocks. Good. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then we can make a quick solar still, and then technically we have everything we need just to start as if we were starting a new game. Doot. So we have a shelter, a smoker, and a solar still, which I think creates 1 water every 2 hours. So you would need 2, 3, 4 is an ideal number of solar stills if you're going to build solar stills. But this is like everything you basically need to start off the game. And then you can just be like, you know what, I'm going to save. And then you can save. And that's like literally speedrun it. It's, what was it, less than a day since we turned up? And we do have a big ass raft with some resources on it. The moon is now coming up through the clouds, above the clouds, at an alarming speed. But if you have ever tried to photograph the moon, or you've ever done like solar photography or lunar photography, solar photography, just taking pictures of the sun, yeah, it's like taking pictures of sunset, I guess. You will know that trying to keep the moon in like a 500mm lens, or even like a telescope, it does move genuinely really, really quickly. It moves so fast. The stars are out in the areas where there aren't huge ass clouds. And the raft is not looking like it's going to freak out and spill everything everywhere. Good. We'll pick up our knife because we can use that now. 1940. Well, we kind of need to sleep at 9 o'clock in order to be awake for the sun to come up directly at 6. So you go to sleep at 9, the sun comes up at 6. Fine. There are plenty of coconuts and stuff, but we got things smoking, so we don't need that for the time being. We'll just drop this rock here because we can. Mr. Krabs has come in from the cold of the sea to see what fire is all about, and he's scuttling away going, you know what, I don't think I like the fire thing. I'll just go and sit here and... Here, what are you doing? Don't be putting searchlight on me. I'm not a Heinkel. Go bugger off. Go. Yeah, I know. Mr. Krabs. This meat is going to smoke probably overnight. Time 21:12. We may as well just sleep. So we'll always save anyway, because even though we've done it just recently, and then we'll sleep. Always save, always sleep. In that order. That's going to... so we'll put the campfire out to preserve any fuel that's left in it. This is now cooked. Our food is... It's only down by 2. It's going to rain today, which is kind of annoying. We may as well eat the smoked meat. We can't see us eating the smoked meat because it's so freaking dark. We actually need the torch on. Cool. Water is... Oh, that's an empty bucket. Oh, no. No. He used one of our buckets of fresh water. We must have been close enough to the fresh water bucket that it actually used the bucket of fresh water to make the solar still. Bum. Okay, right. Well, we'll pop that down on the beach. We'll get that torch back out. We'll grab that. And then, where's the sun going to come up? This direction, I guess. I haven't heard a shark yet. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. The sun is rising up between those 2 islands. That's kind of cool. On another glorious day. That's a big ass wave. Just sort of creeping through. It's still really pretty. every single time. Still really pretty. So that's kind of cool. I would like a day when there's like no clouds, like the procedurally generated clouds. It's like a mackerel sky or something like that. That'd be nice. Like really high clouds instead of these big ass puffy ones. That'd be super cool. But, you know, it's just... Is it just two dudes working on this game? I think it's just two dudes working on this game. So we're going to have a little drink of water. We're going to have to get all of the water because otherwise the dude's going to go, I need water. And it's just like, yeah, I know you do, dude. And he'll be like, I need water. And it's like, yeah, dude, you really do, though. What is going on over here? I haven't heard any sharks yet. So that's a cool thing. Can we actually get... Oh, that's not a thing we can get to. I thought that was like a container or something. That's not. That's really deep there. That's really, really big shoe, really big. I wonder if we can kind of... Here. I wonder if we can parkour this. I don't like it because the sea's still too dark. Ah, like a thief in the night. Look at that. A little bit of parkour and we stole the only crate on that thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we roll. What do we get in terms of stuff? I don't know. Pop that down and then tab to open. We got some plank scraps and a carburetor. Well, that's useless. Not really. I mean, we got loads of building materials. We don't know if the metal parts of the building materials are going to last into the next patch. So I have been kind of a little bit reticent to build things out of corrugated scrap. I think the I-beams and stuff are gone in the next patch. I think that's what they were talking about, like the huge chunks of metal. But it kind of makes sense to have huge chunks of metal in this game. What have we got in terms of guns? Okay. It does make sense to have huge chunks of metal in this game because, well, there's trees, yes, but there's also boats, and the boats are pretty messed up, and we can tear huge chunks of metal off them. So having steel I-beams and stuff as salvage from the boats kind of does make sense. It's still really dark because it's still 7:40 in the morning, so the sun hasn't got to a point where it can illuminate these wrecks. Okay, I'm just watching these waves come in and seeing, because they look quite big and then they sort of disappear off into smallness. There's nothing there in terms of chests, I guess. Oh god, are we sort of clipped onto that? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Do we dare? I'm still waiting for the shark, like, patrol noise thing. There we go. I'll grab that. Huh. I mean, it's bow down, but it's not too bad. We'll probably have to go inside and have a look around on the inside at a later date. There's a ray. I think that's the edge of the world. I would be more comfortable if a shark did turn up, and then at least we know where we were in terms of getting our face munched off. But we do have another chest, another crate to look at. Boop, boop. Mr. Krabs. Cool. What do we got in this one? Anything, any good? Ah, it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas, this is. It's a machete. Antibiotics. Ooh, to treat poisoning. Yes, because if you get poisoned, if you go for a swim and you brush up against like a sea urchin or lionfish or something, you need the antibiotics and a bit of cloth. Okay, well, that's fine. The machete is not that useful compared to an axe or anything else. I think it exists as a tool, but compared to, like, you can't really use them to chop down trees and stuff. You can't really use them to skin animals because the animal skinning thing just doesn't exist for the machete. Interestingly, this hasn't generated water, and it's been there for quite a while. Solar stills should really just be used in an emergency. I heard they were also taking out the... what is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, the water distiller. I think they were talking about taking the water distiller out and just having the solar stills and making the solar stills generate more water per hour. I think that was what they were talking about. I'm not so sure, because the water distiller, you pop a bucket in, and it costs a lot of resources to make, but you pop a bucket in and use fire to make fresh water, which is fair enough, but you could also just wait for the rain to come along, or you could just wait for... if there's another bucket, we could always make another solar still. No other thing to do. In terms of sharks, I haven't seen any. We can make a sniper tower just in case, and it'll give us like a nice view over everything, see what's going on in the world. I probably will do that. There is another big island over there, and I think that's in... What are we in line with? I think we're in line with the central island. So I think there's a small island there, and then the island beyond that is the starting island. So there's probably 2 islands in that direction, and one of those is that big one there. I don't know what's in the other direction. And there's a small island, which is why we kind of avoided it, because there's not much to do on the small islands. We do need to go into that shipwreck to see if there's any other shipwrecky stuff. Do we really need to build 2 solar stills? I don't know. I'm just looking for buckets and things. Just keeping an eye out for sharks, because it's eerily quiet. I don't like it when it's eerily quiet, because then you start an episode off with like, hello and welcome to, and then one screams out of the sun at you. It's just like, and then it just screams at you like it's trying to take our goddamn face off. There's nothing more in that direction, so we are on the last island chain, so there's no more islands in that direction. If we were to go in that direction, we'd see a line of yellow boys marking the edge of the play area. Oh well, that's a thing that happens. There's another little island thing over there. I'm still not seeing any... I'm not desperate to see them. That's the trouble. That's the thing. I'm not kind of keen on seeing them, but I'm a little bit worried when they don't like immediately show their face. There's some rocks and stuff under the water. That's kind of okay. I think things that I do miss are the old style sort of like shelving islands. Not shelving islands, but sloping islands. So you didn't have this like sand and then like a cliff edge. You had sort of like Jesus Christ, there's a shark. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew there would be one in the area. Why did the music not play? It did play, but I have my headphones turned down. I knew there was a shark in the area. I absolutely knew it. I knew one would turn up after a while, and it's done it. And it swum into the shipwreck and under the island. You what, mate? Has it actually swum under the island? What? Did it just swim under the island? Was that his tail there? What? That's... Okay, well, we saw a shark. Yeah, when we log out and log back in again, it'll go back on patrol. So it'll be out from underneath the island itself. But I think it... Whoa, there. Whew, crap. Where the hell did that come from? Did it just pop out from underneath the island here? No. 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 That is the ultimate shark. No, here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, you better swim away, because we're going to build a tower here next episode, and we're going to shoot you up. Something. Run. You know, I think that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to have to build a sniper tower, and then we're going to have to unload on this thing. That is just terrifying, though. I mean, the shape, the fact that it flies and all that sort of stuff, it is still terrifying. But until then, you know what? I'm going to leave it here, and that's a messed up exit. What am I doing? I don't know. Why do I YouTube? Where did you learn how to YouTube? In a bin. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. If you're liking this episode, or if you're liking this series, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel, because that really does help us out. And you know what? I will catch you next time. Bye.